Hello, this is the Panther Valley Railroad again. I wanted to show you how I made a cheap backdrop for my diorama that I have. Somebody asked me about that. I showed some pictures at work, and one of the local people here asked me about how I made my backdrop, anyways, or where I got it. And basically, all I did was print out some pictures from the internet. Just look for some that are not copyrighted. If it's copyrighted, it's going to have some usually has a like studio name or a photographer's name or whatever right across this area here. So I didn't use any of those. I don't believe this one's copyrighted. Anyhow, what I did was, let me get that picture back. What I did was I cut the borders off this side and this side, except for and down here, as you can see, except for the one on the very left. On the very right. I went ahead and left it at first, and then I cut it off. But in the adjoining ones, you're gonna leave that border on there so that you can do this with it, and it will give you something to tape to the back of it and help support it. Anyways, all I did was you take the image and you look here on this side and this side. This image is roughly the same size, the same height, the mountain backdrop on each side. And that's what I looked for, so that what I could do was I could match up this side with this side, because when you match it up, it gives you the optical illusion that it's a similar picture. Your eyes go to the background, the horizon of it, and that's where you get your best work from. So anyways, here's what I did. So I taped it together. Like I said, you cut the end off, the one you're going to use on the end. Then you leave the little flap of the border there to help you tape it together. And then that's all I did. I just matched up the image here, if you can see, and just taped it together with some what do they call it, transparent tape. The very, very transparent, not the cheap stuff you'd get at I don't know where would you buy cheap stuff like that? I don't know, the dollar store or whatever. But anyways, all I did was, let me line this up again for you and show you. You just match these up. This one doesn't have the border on it. My printer messed up, but you can see how I lay this down? The border would be here, and the border would be underneath, and you would be able to tape the back of it. But all you do is line this up in this manner here. This is all, if you see this, your eyes catch the background of it, as I can show you here. And that's all you really do. I just use some Scotch transparent tape. I used some gift wrap that I had left over from Christmas to reinforce the back of it. On the diorama I used, I did a better job. There's more of it on there. There's a piece here, and a piece there. But I also went along the edge here. I'll show you the backdrop in a second. And there you go. That's all there is to it. You just tape it together. You, like I said, you cut the border off here, the top, and then on the end again. But the ends that are going to be combined, you leave that little border so it gives you a little bit of a flap, which I think you can see right here. Yeah, there it is, right there. And if you hold the light behind it, you'll definitely see it. You can actually pick that out a lot better. See where it's taped down. But when the light's in front, you don't see it. So, anyways, and there might be some glare on the tape right now. But when I show you my backdrop that I took pictures of, and I've shown in other videos, sorry about that, shaking it quite a bit. Anyways, this was the backdrop I was talking about. I've taken several pictures of this, and people like it. Around here, it looks a lot like where I live in the high deserts here in Nevada. And actually, somebody asked me if this was Virginia City, Nevada. So they didn't realize that this is just a 1 foot deep, 2 foot long piece of foam board that I put this on. As you can see right there. It's just, anyways, it's just a cheap thing I got from a construction site, and I just built this on top of it. But I've put many of the kits that I've built and sold, I have placed on this to give it a background image. And as you're looking at it, I mean, you can see the background in the distance. The bottom border down there, you can see on the piece of, let me show you again, on the piece of the picture here. I leave that just so that it's up off the ground a little bit. Sorry. I'm very clumsy here today. I'm trying to really hurry. And anyways, you can see that there. And that is there just to keep it up off the base of whatever it is that I'm laying it on. And I use that strapping tape along the entire back of that to help reinforce it so I could bend it. I made the mistake of putting it on a piece of cardboard and then bending the cardboard around the corner over there, and it just made a huge dark line down the middle. And as you can see, the tape, if you really look for it, you can see where the edges are. But if you're not really looking for imperfections, I think it looks pretty good. And this may not be an idea for you that you may want to use, but it was cheap, it was easy, it's simple, anybody can use it. And I kind of liked it. The still photos I get out of this are pretty good. And again, there's my diorama. Give you some more, show you around this way. But even if I hold the camera up and give you the helicopter view, as some people call it, you still don't see the edges. It just looks like it kind of blends in there. Oh, my shadow's going across it now. And so anyways, that's it. It's really simple to do. And like I said, it may not be exactly what you want, but it may give you an idea on how to do it yourself for another project, your own project. And anyhow, hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, quick, easy. I'm trying to hurry, so I dropped my tablet. It's always a great professional thing to do, isn't it? Anyhow, you have a great day. And again, from the Panther Valley Railroad, you have a great day, and I'll be talking to you later. Bye. Thank you.